Dr. Marc Cormier is the co-founder and chief executive officer of Tala Technologies, a specialized software company geared to maximize the grid value of distributed batteries. Dr. Cormier holds a PhD in physics from Dalhousie University in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where he modeled lithium-ion materials using quantum methods and developing specialized software tools for battery data analytics under the supervision of world-renowned battery scientist Dr. Jeff Dahn. Dr. Cormier has led enterprise software and analytics, consulted on data-driven approaches to battery data, and is dedicated to advancing clean tech innovation through better software solutions.
So I'd been working in the oil fields for almost 4 years, and it's a memory I'm never going to forget. I was hauled up in a man basket in a crane 120 feet in the air to take a video filming the job site that we were on, and it was just probably like 4 football fields big, totally cleared from trees, 60 big diesel trucks all working these 4 or 5 natural gas wells. I still remember the visceral feeling of just being like, I just can't be a part of this anymore, and I want to be a part of the solution. I don't think it's fair to put the onus on the individual who's making a living, raising a family, contributing to the world by having children. There's many great people that work in the oil and gas industries. I had great mentors. I learned a ton out there. So many lessons that I still carry with me today. I think it comes down to government governance, policy. The economics have to make sense. So we need to transition the industry and provide jobs, help people transition out of it, not just expect them to do it. When you go into first year university, you're taking all kinds of introductory courses and whatnot. And taking physics and mathematics, I realized, hey, I just love this stuff. So I took lots of pure mathematics and theoretical physics courses just for the sake of doing it and being curious and wanting to satisfy that curiosity. I ended up working with a professor on a summer research internship, and we were working on a materials problem that actually had some implications for green materials or green technologies. And I kind of realized at that point, like, whoa, I can use this path to work on problems in sustainability and potentially make a difference. So that's what I decided to pursue a PhD in graduate school. Materials are made of many, many millions of atoms. And now with powerful computers, we're able to use interactions between these atoms to really learn something meaningful about properties of these materials and how they're going to behave in real environments. I was learning how to program a computer. We were running software simulations to model interactions of atoms, on these what we would call quantum timescales. And the materials we were studying, and they may still become economically or technologically relevant, we're so far from feasibility when it comes to a new tech. So I had seen many talks that Professor Jeff Dahn had given. They were really interesting. We had numerous discussions, and most of his academic lab and research group do experimental work. So that means, they're making little batteries and testing them and analyzing the data, and they're maybe making new materials. So I started applying these techniques and really taking my toolbox and applying them to problems in lithium-ion batteries. There wasn't too much of a eureka moment of like, oh, this is going to be the next great thing. It was more just feeling like, hey, there is a path here, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying learning. I'm enjoying learning how to use these new tools, and just taking that forward. People who are doing research on batteries or battery materials are trying to accomplish sort of 4 fundamental things: reduce the cost, make them perform better, make them last longer, and make them safer. The biggest thing with batteries today is that they've significantly improved in all 4 of those categories. Now we're powering cars. There's even startups that are making flying planes that are battery powered. You know, we're a far cry from commercial flights, but we still have flying aircrafts that can go many hundreds of kilometers that are completely battery powered. This is really a testament to how far that industry has come in all 4 of those categories. After graduate school, I'd spent a lot of time helping experimentalists, people making batteries and making materials, trying to improve these batteries kind of more on a physical level, building kind of automated tools to make their work more repeatable, faster, more efficient. Once I graduated, I got into software development for battery data analytics. After that chapter came to an end, I felt like I wanted to do something. I looked at the intersection of software development. Where can software, innovative software, really make a difference in bringing really good batteries that we know we have to more parts of the world and to use them more effectively? And that is the pathway to having a much, much higher percentage of renewable energies on the grid.